This is craziness, guys. Gas shortage. I'm not hoarding gas. I'm just trying to do basic things. Short commutes, short drives. And I've got one car that's almost empty and one car that's a quarter tank. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna even be able to do the basic things I need to do. So I'm driving to a neighboring town that supposedly has 4 gas stations with gas. Wonder of wonders. Our town has 0 gas and has had 0 gas for 2 days. Well, 1.5 days. Anyway, whew. It's crazy because we actually have to go somewhere this afternoon and Bree's car completely empty. So I'm gonna look like a hoarder filling up some gas cans, but it's just because I have an empty car at home and I need to put my family in it and drive. I actually found some gas closer to home than I thought, so that's really nice. Okay, so I put a little in my car and filled up 2 gas cans for Bree's car because hers is literally empty. And I'm headed home. I almost fell down. I'm down at the Homestead now, checking on the state of the animals. Yesterday, the calves broke through, and it looks like everyone's where they're supposed to be, except the goats. The goats are outside the fence. Turning off that fence. The fence must not be hot enough. That's almost always the issue with goats. And then I'm gonna come back here. There's a wire back here that's down on the ground. I found it at the very end of the day yesterday, right here. And it's down in the grass. This is why that fence isn't hot. It's laying on the ground. Let's see. Yeah, this has got to be at least part of the problem, if not the whole problem. Oh, that fence is hot. Okay, so I fixed that. Now I simply have to get these goats in, and that it's not always simple. I'm gonna get soaked in this tall grass. All right, guys, down you go. Come on, go, get down. That wasn't too hard. I'm turning the fence back on. It should be popping hot now. Should be. And
two.
Gravity Boston.
We can check in at 2.
Ow.
We're making our escape. More craziness. We're just gonna call it vacation.
Staycation. Oh, this is nuts. Did you find a jacket?
Basically, this house has a huge pest problem. Carpenter bees. And I don't know if they're everywhere in the country, but look at this. This is literally wood they've chewed out. Look at these holes over here. There's literally holes all through this. Carpenter bees will do major damage to a house. So the owners of this rental house had some pest control guys come out. They were great. They were very informative. We actually talked over our house down the hill and termites down there and how to treat that. Super helpful. They're coming today to spray the whole outside of this house with poison. Probably it's actually a nicotine product, which kills the bees. And we're actually going to get out. With Brianna pregnant, even though these chemicals are, they say, safer than chemicals that were used in the past, we still are just super cautious with anything that's toxic, and this is known to be toxic, so we're getting out of the house for today and through tomorrow. Anyway. Okay, the animals are behaving. Bree's gone to the grocery store. Before we go out to this house, we're gonna stand around the corner, or down the road. It's not around the corner. And to keep ourselves entertained, I guess I'm gonna plant some plants. It's too mucky to dig. My ditch is full, has water in it down there. I need to be digging, but I have a few little plants here to plant. These are bananas and mulberries. All of these are from a little nursery on selling on Etsy called Daylily, and I really like their stuff. They don't have a huge selection of this type of plants, but these plants are beautiful and pretty good prices.
See.
Don't be cutting anything. Put those shears away.
Dad, can I get this?
Cut the grass, sure.
Thanks.
Yep. Let's dig a hole here.
I'm done.
You're done?
I'm digging one. No.
We'll get a bucket of this cow manure from this, the leftovers of this big cow manure pile here.
Dad, I think I should leaf off the garden.
Oh, no, you shouldn't cut a leaf off those.
Why? Dad, can I warm them up?
Don't touch them. Please don't touch those plants.
Why love them?
You love those plants? Well, we're mixing a lot of cow poop into this hole. Can you bring me one banana plant? Bring me one banana tree.
Okay.
No, that's a mulberry. Bring a banana.
This one?
One with the big green leaves.
This one?
Oh, here. Bring me this one right here.
Okay.
Thank you. Alright, let's plant it right here. Let's check out its roots. Please. Let's look here.
Dad, I'm going through.
You're going through? Okay.
Dad, mice. I saw mice, Dad.
You saw what?
Mice. But not
So in case you didn't know exactly where it was, I'm in the garden. Big gate runs to the pasture. It's like our truck access to the garden. And I put one on either side. These are, here, they're an ornamental banana. If they had like 12 to 24 warm months, they potentially could flower and fruit. That will never happen here. But these things thrive around here in the warm months. They freeze to the ground every year and they grow explosively in the spring. Some of the first ornamental plants I've planted now, they may have other uses. For example, those big leaves are great for mulching. They're great for green compost, and they're great for layering in a hole in the ground when you're trying to cook a pig Pacific style. Something I hope to do one day, maybe with these banana leaves. Oh, they're on the north side of the garden too, so no worries. They shouldn't provide much shade to these beds. They may catch the very end of the bed with a touch of shade, but they won't be actually shading into the garden. So there's two down. I'm not sure where to put the rest, but I have ideas. I'll hold it for you. It looks like I have the dangerous job here. You know what plant are you chopping? It's actually mustard.
Well, I found it right there.
Smell it. Oh. All right, that's the last I'm volunteering for. No more, I want to keep all these. That's not bad timing. It's starting to rain now. I'm going to put the rest of these trees down. Well, trees and bushes. I guess they're trees and trees. Okay, Bree's back from the store. I've got some cow minerals to bring to the cows. And then we're gonna head out of here to the house we're staying in. It's a pretty day, huh?
So beautiful.
I'm not in a rush, but I guess we should just go over there and get him down for naps and
lunch.
eat lunch. Because we can't really do naps here very well. We could do naps here. All right.
It's plural.
This is foxglove.
I know, but I have more than one foxglove, so there's foxgloves.
No, that's not right. Each plant isn't a glove.
But I have many plants.
I know.
I have more than one plant.
They're all foxglove.
Anyway, isn't that pretty?
It's beautiful.
These have multiple blooms. Look at our peonies this year.
So pretty.
We've never had more than 3 blooms on this bush. It's because of all that we added to it last year.
Yeah.
I really need to get in here and clean this bed out.
It actually looks really good already.
Yeah, but it needs to be cleaned out and then some things filled in. So, it's going to be pretty when everything's blooming though. The daisies, the dahlias, the peonies will bloom before that stuff. The irises are blooming now. But I need to clean the edge and put flowers all along the edge. And then, like, there's weeds. So I need to get the weeds out, mulch, and put some flowers in the edges. It'll be beautiful.
There's not many weeds though,
There's
compared to the history of this bed.
What's that?
I do think you have a little mint there. It looks like it.
It's gorgeous. I planted this because I wanted the mint to go crazy in here, and it did. So it's perfect. That feverfew, yarrow. See, this needs to be cleaned out here. Sage is blooming. The oregano came back. I need to clean this out and plant. I'm going to fill that in with Tulsi basil. It's a very beautiful smelling, flowering basil. Look at this. Look at my chives. Aren't they beautiful?
They are pretty.
Aren't they so pretty? I mean, that could just be a bouquet. Parsley. So like this needs to be cleaned out right here. Some stuff filled in. I have hollyhocks coming up. Comfrey blooming.
Hollyhock?
I have some hollyhocks.
No, it's just hollyhock.
But there's more than one plant.
It's still just hollyhock.
Comfrey blooming is really pretty.
No, comfreys.
Poppies. Look at all the blooms on my poppies.
Poppies, yeah. Right.
Aren't they pretty?
Uh-huh.
Lemon balm.
Lemon balms.
Butterfly weed.
Butterfly weeds.
Echinacea.
Echinaceas.
Oh my gosh.
What are these flowers here?
Iris.
Iris.
Irises.
They're irises.
And I want this cut down. This bush drives me crazy.
Okay. Ooh, look, some parsleys.
Yeah.
There's parsleys.
Well, that's curly leaf, and that's flat leaf.
So we have 2, so we have parsleys.
And then this is a special mum.
Mums.
Mums. These mums are coming back.
Yep.
They're this beautiful, like, starburst pink and yellow. They don't bloom till the fall. So yeah, just clean it up a bit, mulch it, add a few little plants. It'll be perfect.
Look at the sages down here.
So beautiful. See, I had Tulsi all in here last year.
Yep.
And it just filled it in so beautifully, and it smelled amazing.
You had Tulsi's.
You're gonna drive me nuts.
Not Tulsi, you had Tulsi's.
But see where the chickens scratched it all out of the border, so I gotta clean the border up.
Yeah. Okay, Bree and the kids are gone to this house we're gonna stay in. And I'm just finishing up a couple things. This is where I'm gonna put some of the mulberry bushes. And this isn't really just a standard prep, but this is something that is just gonna help keep the sod suppressed right under where I plant these, so I'm not always fighting it or not fighting it so soon. 4 will go right here. I'll take you up the hill. And then I've got 2 more up here near the garden, and they're gonna kind of fill in, give us just a little more privacy in the garden, but fill in this space that, you know, it's a play area, but it's not like anything really happens up here. The kids can still play up here. So it's kind of this unused little tucked away corner up this steep hill from the house and the root cellar. Anyway, while I'm waiting for those fires to go out or to start raining and put them out, I'll show you what I'm doing down here. Okay, in Grace's future pigeon loft, that's what she wants to do. The door used to look like this. This is a corn crib door. And here's the loft. This is what that door used to look like. And we actually converted these little slats down here into another door. So you can actually walk. So you can actually walk into this little space, which is gonna be her pigeon loft. She's got a lot of work to do on it. That's a good start. She's got latches. She has to seal this up so rats and other vermin can't get in along these slats. We're gonna cover up multiple walls to keep the wind from blowing through, build nesting boxes, perches, an entrance, openable, closable, a landing platform. She's got a lot to do. She's got a lot of plans and ideas. And I'm basically her consultant and sometimes assistant. So that's what she's working on. It may kind of seem like, why take on another project? I'm not answering this because I feel like I need to, but I want to say that, you know, just because I have these huge things going on and some level of chaos, I don't want that, and I don't want the house to stop the kids from doing things that are within their ability. All right, here's the cows transitioning to summer grazing. I have high mag mineral out here, and then just threw out some hay for them. These guys are actually nibbling on it in the barn, and they're actually eating some up here, which is interesting. And they have all this grass that they choose to eat some hay. I honestly think sometimes when cows get on fresh green pasture, they can get runny diarrhea. So I actually think they can probably self-regulate that some by providing them a little hay. And then the high mag mineral supplement is to prevent, or hopefully prevent, grass tetany, which can kill your cows as a result of eating too much new grass. Now goats, don't tell me you don't have food. You have a whole bale of hay over there. What a cool spot. It's an old farm tucked away here in this valley. What do you think this building is?
Obviously.
Is it a little spring house or something? It's so cool. Oh, it's a little spring house.
I wonder if they actually use it.
Yeah, I'm sure the water for the house comes from here. The water's just running right out the bottom here.
Daddy, look, all the periwinkles have like climbed all the way up.
That's cool. This is what you call a full-size apple tree. That's how big they get. It's about 30 feet tall. Hey little chickies. There's an old hay rake. An old ride pull behind harrow. So much cool stuff. Wow. An old classic tractor collection. Ford and a long. So cool. I like this old long. Those are not too expensive. What a fancy little farmhouse.
It's like my dream house.
Is it? You like this house?
I mean, there's a lot of dream houses one could have, but this is a dream house that would actually make sense. For you. Yeah.
So that's why we're here?
No, this was the most affordable place closest to our house.
Mama, come look what I did.
It even has the ceilings I want. I've been telling you I wanted.
Mold in it.
I don't smell mold. I smell mold. There's no mold.
And a little wood cook stove? Wow.
Yeah, that's what you want.
I like that.
and I get a plate.
I'll get you set up. Do you want to, have you cooked your hot dogs yet?
Yeah.
You cooked them?
See, watch, she's just...
You want a bun?